Feni. All you need to know about Feni in 10 minutes or less. Feni is a traditional liqueur of India made in Goa, known for its strong aroma and cultural heritage. Varieties. Cashew Feni. This is a type of Feni distilled from the juice of the cashew apple, produced only on the cashew harvest season. Coconut Feni. Also known as palm Feni, it is prepared using toddy, which is coconut wine or coconut sap. That makes its production more accessible. Characteristics. Feni is a colorless liqueur with a strong smell. The aroma is an indicator of a carefully crafted Feni. Cashew Feni smells like green apple or pear and has a flavor similar to green chili. Coconut Feni generally is smooth with earthy flavors and is not as strong as cashew Feni. Also, this liqueur has an alcohol content of around 43 to 45%. Ingredients. The most famous and consumed type of Feni is made from cashew apples. They are the colorful pear-shaped part of the cashew fruit that grows on the cashew tree. Its color can be yellow, red, or orange, depending on the variety. This Feni is made from the juice extracted from the coconut palm. To collect it, someone climbs the coconut tree and carefully makes a small incision. This allows the sap to flow without harming the tree. It's collected in jars or pots attached below the cut. This is collected daily as it keeps flowing for several days. Origins. Feni has a long history in Goa and has been produced there for hundreds of years, at home or in small distilleries. Originally, the locals made Feni with coconut, which was widely available in Goa. However, the Portuguese colonists introduced the cashew tree, and this became the new source of this liqueur. The distillation process was adapted to make cashew Feni, which by the 20th century had become the more popular style. Production process. First, harvesting. The cashew apple harvest is done once a year, usually from March to May, and only fallen cashew apples are used. This is important because if it's not done this way, it will affect the flavor of the Feni. For coconut Feni, the process begins with collecting the sap from the flower buds of the coconut palm. As I said before, someone climbs the tree and places a clay pot to collect the sap. Second, crushing. The harvested cashew apples are crushed by foot in a traditional colony. This pressing releases the juice without damaging the fruit's pulp, which helps preserve the desired flavor. Third, fermentation. The extracted juice of the cashew apples is placed in vats where it undergoes natural fermentation. This fermentation can last up to 3 days and takes place without the addition of any yeast or chemicals. Coconut toddy ferments quickly due to its natural sugars. The fermentation process can be as short as 1 day. This is because toddy ferments faster compared to cashew apples. Distillation. Most of Goa's Feni distillers use their own clay or copper pots, and is typically distilled once or twice, depending on the desired strength and flavor. The fermented juice or toddy is distilled over an open flame. The first distillation produces a weak spirit, which is around 50 to 20% alcohol by volume. It can be consumed on its own or undergo a second distillation. If it's not consumed, it goes through another distillation, which gives it a higher alcohol content between 40 to 45%. This distilled spirit is the final product known as Feni. Aging. Feni is typically consumed fresh and unaged, stored in glass containers to preserve its natural flavors without interference from other materials. Regulations. Most Fenis are all natural and made without additives. Even the yeast used in its production is wild tropical yeast. In 2009, cashew Feni received the protected geographical indication status, meaning that to be labeled as Feni, the product must come from Goa and use the traditional production methods. The designation was intended to standardize hygiene and quality. Coconut Feni, on the other hand, don't have that geographical indication, but that doesn't mean it is not as good as cashew Feni. Serving. For traditionalists, the ideal way to consume coconut or cashew Feni is neat, but the main way of consuming it is with salt, a lemon-lime soda, and a slice of chili. Once, it was used as a sedative and to promote appetite. Nowadays, it is also used in cocktails too. Popular brands. In Goa, the most popular brands are Casulo for cashew Feni, Tinto for coconut Feni, and many more. Casulo Feni is a brand under Madame Rosa Distillery, which is a family-owned company with deep roots in Goa. The company has been producing Feni for over 3 generations, playing a significant role in preserving and enhancing the traditional Feni making process. It was among the first Feni brands to focus on positioning the spirit as a premium product, moving it away from its image as a local or rustic drink. If you haven't tried it yet, you should do it and judge by yourself. And if you want to know more about a specific or your favorite liqueur, leave a like and a comment below.